I'm so excited to be here. I've been listening to your downloads, recordings, whatever you call it, for years. And this is I want to start with a statement, if I may.
Yes, of course.
This is a very important day for me because today I understood emotionally something that I understood intellectually for many years and also teaching other people about it.
But now you got it.
I got it today.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And I wanted to share it with you and get your perspective on it.
Oh, all right.
It might help other people too and me.
Maybe.
So I understood very well that I many times when I would be in frames that I did not like, I would wrestle with an issue. I would try to find the conviction behind it.
Yes.
And I thought, many times I thought that would help me because I would come to a realization and then change it.
Yes.
And today I realized that you can wrestle the problem. You need to raise your vibration. You need to focus on things you like.
Yes.
And then you get the download. And then you change it.
And
it was amazing today.
Yes, as your own Einstein once said,
yes,
you cannot solve a problem from the same level in which the problem was created.
I keep saying that to my students.
You have to go to a higher level.
Yes.
Well, all right, then you instinctively understood it.
Yes, and what happened at that moment when I understood it, I was at a park working with my dog, and I love dogs, and a stream of puppies in that moment started running towards me, and it was amazing.
All right.
And then I said to myself, oh my God, this is it. And then a butterfly, which was a reference about a discussion I had 3 hours before that, started flying in front of me, and I was like, oh my God, this is it. And today, I came here, and I wanted to ask a question about joy and easiness, and here I am. So I wanted to say something about it. So I realized that I want, from now on, easiness. Easy. I just want easiness in my life. And I wanted to hear your perspective about it, and if you give me something more.
It's one of the tools in the kit of passion that automatically unfolds when you follow the formula. There are several tools in the kit of passion. Number one, it becomes the driving engine of your life because it's your passion, so you have the energy to move forward and do these things. Number two, it's the organizing principle of synchronicity that brings you what you need in perfect timing in the order in which you need to act on it. Number three, it becomes, and here it is, the path of least resistance.
Oh, so that's what it is. So easiness is the path of least resistance. Duh.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you for that.
Just allowing us to finish.
Yes.
The path of connection to other forms and expressions of your excitement. The path of greatest abundance that will support you in whatever form it needs to allow you to continue to act on your excitement. And the idea of the reflective mirror that reveals to you anything in your belief system that's out of alignment with your excitement, so you can identify it and let it go and add that energy to your excitement. And it's a complete kit. It leaves absolutely nothing relevant out for you. That's how it works. So those are the tools in the kit when you activate them with the formula.
Thank you so much, Bashar.
You are so welcome.
I also wanted to thank you for the Earth Zero and what you started today, this transmission with, which is fascinating me. This is what I teach about the frames and everything in my life.
Yes.
And I just wanted to clarify something, if I may, if you could clarify, actually, for me. So I was always wondering, when we hop from frames to frames, we're a three-aspect being, and we perceive ourselves as being the one who's perceiving where we are and what is going on. The physical mind, mostly,
well, it's more than that. Because you will always perceive the experience as happening to you, no matter what level you're on.
Right. So the question was, all my other versions, the ones that I can connect in the future as I perceive it, or in the past as I perceive it, the other ones, they also understand themselves as one. Can you explain a little bit more? Is it the physical mind?
It's a holographic structure. Everything is a reflection of all that is, experiencing itself as that reflection consciously of all that is. So everyone sees and experiences everything they do from their own unique perspective. It's like being a hall of mirrors. Each reflection is autonomous and self-aware and conscious. And therefore it experiences everything it experiences from its own point of view, because that's what you are. You are a unique point of view of all that is.
So when I connect with my infinite versions of me,
you will experience it as yourself.
As myself. So if I'm
From
connecting
your
to...
point of view, you will be all that is. You will be all that is.
How are they perceiving me in a sense then?
As an aspect of all that is.
So if I'm talking to a future frame of me, if I'm doing the zero, like if it's the
Yes.
Immediate after as I perceive it, my future one.
Yes.
That perceives me as its past, and I perceive that as my future, but
Yes.
we're different, we're parallel, right?
Although the future self might perceive you more multidimensionally than just as its past.
Could you elaborate a little bit?
Well,
on that?
again, the very concept of a future self also can contain the idea that they can also perceive more multidimensionally. So it might see you not just as its past, but as one of many probable pasts.
Right, that's what I'm also working. I'm changing a lot of my past versions, knowing that I have infinite of those.
Yes.
But what I was trying to say is all of those versions of me,
They're
still
not
perceive...
you,
They're
but
not me,
yes.
they're parallel, right.
They're their own people, yes.
But do we have the same higher mind and the same physical brain?
No. You may have the same oversoul,
Okay.
but a higher mind is specific to the personality structure and the physical mind.
Oh, my goodness.
So, in other words, very simply, this is an oversimplification, but oversoul, multiple extensions are multiple incarnations and multiple time frames, multiple parallel realities to some levels of oversouls. Then there are oversouls who are extending themselves into multiple versions of souls. The soul splits itself into a non-physical higher mind and a physical mind so that the higher mind part can guide the physical mind. And then when the physical mind has an experience, it freezes that experience in a sense as a spirit of that person, which is still part of the idea of the higher mind and the oversoul, and all of that experience is shared by all.
So the idea is that the group of the higher minds create something? Like how would you call the group of higher
soul,
minds?
an individual soul, which creates an oversoul.
So when I'm talking to a future or parallel but future for me version of me, it has its own higher mind.
Yes, it does.
And that is connected with my higher mind, and they create like a higher mind, so to speak?
They can be connected, yes. They don't have to experience the connection. Yes, everything is connected, but it doesn't necessarily have to create an experience of that connection, but it can.
So when I'm experiencing what someone else experienced, another version of me, I'm experiencing totally from my own perspective,
Yes.
so it's totally different from my future or past version.
Yes.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
Oh my dog.
Oh my dog, yes. Thank you for that. I also wanted to share in one of my pasts, I had an ayahuasca experience.
Yes.
And during that wonderful experience, I had what I perceive an encounter with a being that was multidimensional or higher dimension than me. And at the time, I perceived it as an insect, or it looked like an insect. And later on, I got the information that maybe belonged to the mantis alien. I was just wanting a little bit of confirmation, and if you could tell me personally if I'm connected with the Pleiadian energy, and what is the mantis energy?
Yes, you are connected to Pleiadian energy, but the mantis connection is the idea of the hybridization agenda, because as far as the Greys are concerned, the mantis being is a being that they engaged to oversee them as a hive mind in their hybridization project.
So
because being hive minds doesn't allow them any particular individual initiative, so they needed a controlling consciousness, which the mantis can provide. And you have a connection, another version, as a mantis.
It was such a wonderful connection with so much humor.
Yes.
Is there anything more that I need to do there, or
Just get on with your life. And remember, the tool of synchronicity will bring you all the information that's relevant for you to know in perfect timing when you need it. Not a second before you need it, but not a second later than you need it.
One last small aspect on that specific question. I didn't think I would ask it, but I'm asking it now that you told me what the mantis beings are. Do I have hybrid children?
Yes.
I do. Okay.
Yes.
Did I have an abduction somewhere experience that I don't know?
Yes.
Is there anything more that I need to know about that? This is so
No.
No? Okay.
Not now.
Not now. Will I, if I choose to, if I follow my...
You can ask for more conscious recognition and participation on your own terms when you go to sleep and see what happens.
I see. Are there many?
Many what?
Children?
Well, yes. Because again, genetic material is spread among thousands of hybrids.
Oh my God. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, my dog. One last thing.
Nope, that was the last thing.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you.